Hi, welcome. In this video, I want to do a follow-up to the Sadie vehicle entry issue in terms of service dog training. Again, putting lots of videos showing the service dog training process. And with Sadie, in terms of, again, relationship, control, okay, and how this really will be on display in a big way when you do something like a vehicle entry type of interaction where you're moving towards a dog going in as a follower. And because here's the thing to understand, again, this is why, again, I talk about your starting point. Okay, I talk about, you know, what's very popular, people wanting to use motivators at the beginning to make things happen, to get dogs to respond. But the problem that how this kind of layers up in terms of relationship, because understand that's the part here for many that they really struggle with understanding in terms of how it is that dogs will do excellent at certain times, but totally shut down and refuse to respond during other times, even though, again, people are putting lots of time and effort into training, into interacting with dogs. But again, I talk about the issue about why motivating a dog at the very beginning that way, the way that I described, is problematic based on the current state of the relationship. Okay, why is it influence needs to be an active agent to truly get a dog to respond the right way. Okay, the way in which, when, again, Sadie is a great example of this, when her owner really needs her to respond, no matter what the situation, that she's going to get up in that vehicle. Okay, she's not going to refuse, which is, again, a constant theme before. And here's the deceiving thing, because, again, understand that, and this really shows you the mind of a dog, is there's been times where her owner said, well, Dale, I know it's not like physical, because, you know, she was down at the, you know, pet place, and she opened the back door, and she didn't have to even give a command. Sadie just popped right up onto the back, the top seat, just like that, in a heartbeat, just right up there. And she's like, well, and then other times, right, complete refusal. Okay, because understand, it's about who's in control. Understand, it's about, you know, I talk about this, the example of the parent and child. Think of the same thing. You know, a child can be very agreeable as long as it's going their way. Okay, as long as certain themes are present. And those themes are what? Are, you know, bribery, negotiation, accommodation. But then you have to look at the current state of the relationship. So you understand that you have to piece these things together properly, because it will cause people to be very confused as to why does the dogs will respond great certain times and other times completely not respond at all, because it's about how you're perceived. But then once a dog has gained level of control, once the relationship is sideways, then why influence needs to be an active agent. And again, Sadie's a great example of this, because, you know, this is one of the big struggles, right? This is like a big ticket item, and then that demand part really comes out. Okay, she's working through it. My last video I put out, watch it, she's getting very responsive now the right way, and I barely have to put any influence at all onto her for her to do it, because she's starting to become agreeable, right? She's starting to transition into a follower role, whereas prior to, yeah, major struggle. Okay, because she knows, I mean, dogs know the difference, just like a child knows when the parent is moving into a different parenting style. Okay, they start to say, hold on here a second. Okay, I mean, this is kind of how things were kind of agreed to for whatever period of time. And understand, like for Sadie, she's 2 years old. It's been going on for a long time. But again, all to say that, you know, your starting point matters. Okay, especially once a dog, it's about the current state of the relationship. Once a dog has gained level of control, and so it leads into a dog responding consistently the right way. And this is what service dog training is all about. So again, I encourage you, go watch the entire video series. I have several service dog training processes available, like the full process for people to watch. And it's very helpful because I go through and I talk through all of it, you know, and the picture being put to the test at all points. So again, I'll say Sadie's doing great. She's responding the right way. Thanks for watching.